Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the Bitcoin Noise Show. Today is January the 9th, 2021. Strong hand, long-term thinking. Be a unique beast. Fitting in is overrated. One day closer to $1 trillion market cap. This game is not rigged. I'm offended by selling. Personal responsibility is new. Counterculture. Another hour, another all-time high, whatever you want to say. I'm offended by something. I said that already. Hey, dudes, no time for questions. Hello, my elite friends. Check out Fridays This Week in Bitcoin show. Right now, we got you the noise show, the Bitcoin noise show. So I'm going to tell you about noise. But Brady and Ken in Denver, Bitcoin, we're on the This Week in Bitcoin. It's all linked to below. Oh, wow. It is keep on sharing my Parler and my BitChute links. We're in a weekend here of big tech purges. And this is why you should be happy. You're already on Parler. I am Bitcoin Meister on there. I gained like 200 new followers on Parler in the last 24 hours or something. So a lot of people are moving over to Parler since all sorts of people are being purged from Twitter. You go over there too. We already started the hashtag Crypto Parler. It's Bitcoin Parler, whatever you want to call it over there. Be prepared. This is the way to fight back. Okay, I've been saying that for a while. If you're frustrated, compete. Don't complain. And definitely it's a peaceful way of fighting back against all the nonsense out there, just getting onto an alternative platform, BitChute, Parler, whatever it is. Amazon Web Services, I mean, first of all, they're trying to, the App Store is cutting off Parler. If you've got a freaking, because Parler's growing in popularity because they kick people off of Twitter. It's backfiring on Twitter. So, I mean, this is a coordinated social media attack on the weekend. So we're gonna compete. We're not gonna complain. And App Store problems, but if you get a laptop, it doesn't matter. If you've got a phone, I guess it does matter. This does matter. Amazon Web Services wants to ban Parler, and it's just a reminder of, it's not, in the end, it's not censorship resistant. Bitcoin is the only thing that's censorship resistant, okay? But Parler will find a way. It's sad to see this happen. I hope Amazon Web Services doesn't kick them off, but they'll find a way to get on the web again if they are. So pound that freaking like button. I want to say the Ravens are in the playoffs. Obviously, I have not watched a game since 2016, and I'm not going to watch tomorrow's playoff game. But I will say this: if you're from Cleveland, I know the Browns are in the playoffs, for the second time since 1995 or 1996. So people from Cleveland, you're allowed to watch the Browns tomorrow. I'm not watching the Ravens. But okay, now. Don't get, it's noise. It's all noise. But Cleveland people, I understand. You have an excuse. Now, and I want to thank CS2 for the monthly podcast support. You can avoid giving me super chats that way, going through YouTube and funding that beast. Be a unique beast. It's linked to below. Below it says contribute to me through the podcast. CS2 is doing that. Sportsmeister.com. You can listen to all these shows. Now, another XLM. What is that? Stellar, their Stellar hype. It went up in price because another positive development for Stellar came on Monday when Stellar Development Foundation announced that it will help develop Ukraine's central bank digital currency. I mean, that's insane. People think it's good for a centralized currency to be involved with a centralized government that could easily just fire it. And Stellar is like the next Ripple. People think that's a positive. When the United States government can do to Stellar what it did to Ripple, and people like cryptocurrencies that collaborate with governments. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. It's gimmicks. It's mindless gimmicks that people buy into. It's noise. It really is. It is mindless noise. Speaking about mindless noise, I think Fake Toshi and Ego Coin Richard. I mean, they saw the riot at the Capitol this weekend, this past week, and it was, Trump encouraged the people. He inspired the people. He riled up the people. He didn't say to do the things that they did, but I bet the big crypto strongmen, they see something like that and they're like, wow, man, I could probably push my followers a lot further than just, blindly buying and hyping up my insane altcoin. So yeah, I thought about that because I have compared Trump to Fake Toshi and Richard before. I mean, people blindly worship strongmen. And that's very, very unfortunate. It can lead them to do things that get them in big trouble. And Trump, I would respect Trump more. He said, everybody go down to the Capitol. I'm going to go down to the Capitol. He didn't go down to the Capitol. He can talk a big talk. He doesn't walk a big walk at all. And that's kind of like the fake Toshi, at least. All right, so now, never-ending noise here from Alistair from Whale Pound to remind us it's 2021. Some people still believe that Bitcoin is a Ponzi. Bitcoin is a bubble. Bitcoin isn't backed by anything. The 21 million Bitcoin cap can be changed. Proof of work is bad. Tether are just printed out of thin air to pump Bitcoin. All those things, I keep hearing them more and more as Bitcoin gets an all-time high. I mean, these people never stop. Or some people weren't around the last time and they think they're smart by saying things like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'll link to that below. Are we living in a post-competence world? It seems like we are. Fewer people, there are fewer competent people out there. That's obvious. Fewer people can judge what competence even is. Lazy workers have no clue why they were fired. They try to blame it on something other than competence. Many fear to fire incompetent people. And many are under pressure to hire incompetent people. It's like, competence is just like, who cares? It's not a way to judge anyone. No, it is the way to judge people, right? So work for yourself in the Bitcoin overlay, and you don't have to worry about this insane post-competence world that and fitting in is overrated. And fitting in this world is like, yeah, let's hire incompetent people. You can't fire them, but hey, it makes everybody warm and fuzzy that you helped out someone who isn't supposed to be there, and then they can sue you when you fire them. Okay, so the Rhombus is the launch got delayed. That crypto dividend. Keep following Andy Hoffman for that. Be patient. It's a freebie, dudes. It's a freebie. We're gonna get it for free. It's gonna be airdropped to the Bitcoin holders. I love those crypto dividends that turn them into Bitcoin. You never buy, but you get for free. So I want to talk about cheat days real quick. A lot of people say, I have a cheat day for this. I have a cheat day for that. Avoid cheat days. Conviction, dudes. Okay, so let's put this into eating. A lot of people that they say, yeah, only once a week I have pizza and garbage, but all the other days of the week I'm an animal. I work out, but I got a cheat day. Okay. Let's say you're in the crucial 30 to 40-year-old or 40 to 50-year-old. You're between 30 and 50. That's a make or break time in your life. Okay, if you do something, if you treat your body horrible for 10 years during that time, you're not. That's not good. That's not good. But say you don't even take a cheat day every week. Okay, let's say you only take 36 and a half cheat days a year. 36 and a half cheat days a year. Over 10 years, that's a year of eating like dirt. Of eating dung for a whole year. If you have 36.5 cheat days in 1 year. So over 10 years, so you spent the time between you were 35 and 45, one of those years you ate like a disgusting pig. That's not healthy. That's not going to be good for you. So it adds up, dudes. It adds up. No, say no to cheat days of any sorts in any aspect in your life, okay? Be true to yourself. And contrast that to me. I skip between 31 and 36 days of eating a year. So over 10 years, that's me skipping a whole year of eating. That's good for you, though. Okay, NFT art. Guys, please stop spending ridiculous amounts of money on meaningless NFT art. I can promise you that one day it will come back when you'll wish you had the money. And that is from Chris Bleck. That is a great point. I don't know why any of people, you create your own NFT art. That's awesome. But dude, spending tens of thousands of dollars on it, buy Bitcoin. You're going to regret that you didn't buy Bitcoin. You bought something else. Udi tweeted out a clip from the Joe Rogan show of some guy saying, get Pomp on your show, Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan's like, who's Pomp? And then Udi says, retweet this to get Pomp on Joe Rogan's show. So, dude, it's one step closer to getting Pomp on Joe Rogan's show to talk about Bitcoin. That would be huge. That would be good. A lot of normies would wake up, and sure, it would bring a lot of normies into the space, and probably most of them would buy like Bcash or something, or Hex or something ridiculous. But plenty of them would buy Bitcoin, though, and I think that'd be great. Speaking about Hex, Ken Bozak was on my show, This Week in Bitcoin show, and it's linked to below. At the very end of the show, it was one of the most amazing moments in the history of This Week in Bitcoin. He said something about Hex that was absolutely shocking. He had a Hex story. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So watch the This Week in Bitcoin show. I'm Adam Meister, and I just put it in the chat for you guys to watch it right now. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Pound that like button. I'll see you guys soon enough. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. I'm out of here.